I'm saying guys, Christy, I'm not sure. They are great. Give me their names again.
We've got Hades, Perry, and Dingle.
Dingle. I think Dingle, is that Dingle that's on camera right now there?
This is Dingle.
Okay, so there we have.
This is Perry.
Okay, there's Perry, and then there's Dingle, and this is Hades right there.
Yeah.
They're all, they didn't want to come out of the crate when they got here, but now it's like, oh, it's time to explore. They've been on the board trying to play radio and just having a great time. Now these are bottle-fed kitties. You got them when they were just tiny then.
Yep, these guys were pretty little when we got them. Their story, they started their life with us because they were found under a lawnmower.
Oh, Lord.
My guess is Mom probably stuck them under there on one of these wet days, and then something happened to Mom.
Yeah.
And the family watched for her for a couple of days, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and she never came back. So at that point, the babies were really screaming, and they came to us and went into foster. And as so many of our kittens, that's how we have so many of our cats. They're usually bottle babies that Mom either has been injured or killed or just never showed up again, and then they end up in foster with us.
Oh, I know, and these are great kittens. They're kind of medium hair. They're not quite short, but they're
Yeah.
a very soft,
Mm-hmm.
soft fur.
Yeah, these guys are
Excuse
going
me.
to be a medium length hair,
Yeah.
I would say.
Cats have fur. They don't have hair. That's. Oh, I see. Hades is just sitting there watching. We are the king cat, are we? Okay, so and we also have Milo. Is it Milo?
Yep, Milo.
I don't have Milo up here. Let me get him up here. I had him up earlier, and it was check. Sure. Now that I say that, I can't get back to him. So, but Milo is a long-haired dachshund, right?
He is. He's a standard dachshund, long hair, and
There he is.
yes, there's his sweet face. He's an excellent boy. He's got a great temperament. He's got a great personality. I think the one thing I could use as an adjective to describe Milo, and that would be lazy. Milo is undergoing some physical therapy right now.
Okay.
He had a couple of injuries, which is what brought him to us. The 2-year-old in the house thought that he would be a nice little couch and sat on him. Yep.
Okay.
Couple of ribs out, and he actually has hyperextended his pelvic muscles. And so we're doing some physical therapy on his pelvic muscles and his groin muscles. And the thing about Milo is he needs a home either without steps or a home where the humans can carry him up and down the
Right.
steps. Milo cannot do the up and down.
Yeah. Well, and they're just exploring. Oh, somebody moved outside, so they have to look at that too. So, now you have someone who needs to step up and help. I guess that's a good way to put it. You have a cat that needs to be transferred.
Yeah, we have a kitten that needs a ride.
Yeah.
We have a kitten that came in kind of an emergency situation, found in a car engine, and when she was brought into the shelter, the first thing that we do is check them over, and we check for ringworm. And unfortunately, this sweet, pretty little girl, hold on,
Hang on.
gonna catch kittens.
I know.
She does have ringworm. She's ringworm positive, and there is a special shelter in Wisconsin
Right.
that has a whole wing just specifically for ringworm kittens, and they have their own staff so that there's no cross-contamination. And just to make sure that everybody here understands, the shelters around here, we are equipped to handle ringworm, and we have done that many times in the past, but right now we have about 28 babies coming into the shelter. We've got about 14 in the shelter right now, and more coming in that are in fosters. And that is just a very, very sensitive time for us
Yes.
to not expose any of those guys to even any ringworm whatsoever.
Mhm.
So we're lucky enough to have a great relationship with the Wisconsin shelter, and she's got a spot secured, but we really need somebody to give her a ride to Madison. It'd be a no-touch situation. She's being treated so her contagion factor to humans would be much less than it would be to any other animal or kitten, and she'll be a no-touch situation in a kennel with her food, water, and litter box right there. So it's
Yeah.
really a pick-up, drop-off situation. But she needs a ride to Madison. If anybody wants to give a kitten a ride, that would be great. They can contact me.
I was gonna say, now how can they contact you?
Yep, they can contact me. They can call the shelter directly, 712-209-1288. Leave a message. If no one answers, sometimes it's hard for us to get to the phone.
Definitely.
As Mary can probably see right now, this is what I do all day.
This is going to be the most active video that we've had on before.
They can call my cell phone directly or text me at 712-209-8841. That's 712-209-8841. Or they can shoot an email to the shelter at emmettcountyanimalshelter@live.com.
I didn't even say that you were from Emmett County. I was just Christy here with the kittens. So, always if you want to look at the animals, you can go on Pet Finder.
Yep.
And find them then, and write or type in, Oh, now we're on the phone. We're not on the air anymore. We're on the phone now. They are so great. So you can go on Pet Finder and you type in your zip code of your city.
Yep.
and then whether you want a cat or a dog or whatever.
Yep.
Now, you're always looking for foster homes and volunteers and all of that.
We are always
stuff,
looking for
Christy.
foster homes and volunteers, and right now we are really trying to help Pine Ridge Reservation with their rescues. Casey is a fabulous woman, and she's doing her best to get those dogs out of there, and cats and kittens too. We actually just brought Scooby, our little Pine Ridge kitty, into the shelter. He joined the crew, and he's having so much fun. But we actually took in 3 puppies from Pine Ridge on Saturday. We have 3 that we took almost 2 weeks ago. And there's just so many more. They rescued 47 dogs the day before we came and we picked up that transport.
Yeah.
Big shout out to our transport people from our Friday transport. We had a local couple, Jake and Lee Ann Thiesfeld. They picked up and they thought it was wonderful. We always are looking for more people to do transport, foster, help at the shelter, anything. I mean, if you have an interest, we probably have a need.
Okay, and still the national going on with the cats.
Yes. June is Adopt a Shelter Cat Month, and it's Free Will Felines at the Emmett County Animal Shelter. So if anyone's looking, you apply to adopt, and once you are approved, it's a free will offering for your new cat or kitten.
All right, and there's 3 kittens right here. What are their names again?
This is Hades.
Hades is right there.
Hey, Hades.
And
then this is Dingle.
That's Dingle.
And Perry.
This is Perry over here. Perry really wants to be on the air. I mean, he's been trying for that all the time. So one more time, let's give out the phone number and the email or everything that they can get a hold of you, Facebook, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they can message us on Facebook. We're Emmett County Animal Shelter on Facebook. They can email us, emmettcountyanimalshelter@live.com. They can call the shelter at 712-209-1288. They can call or text me directly, 712-209-8841, and they can check out everyone on our website, emmettcountyanimalshelter.org.
Okay, and you are open when?
Tuesdays 3 to 6, Wednesdays 4 to 7, and Fridays 9 to noon.
Okay, so there's always time to get in. Harry wants to go back with his family. Oh, no, he doesn't. Now he wants to stay. I thought he was a parrot there for a while and was sitting on my shoulder. So once you see the video, you can go to explorekoboji.com. We also put the pets of the week up there. You'll be able to see Milo. Look at that face. He's got such a great face to him. And an adult dog. And yes, you can just kind of carry him if there's any stairs involved. And as you said, he needs a home with older kids in there. Because little ones have no idea.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, when they're small, 2 or 3, they have no idea. They'll just drag a cat by the tail or pick it up by the neck, or a dog the same way because they don't know. So, but thank you again for coming in. We've had 1 cat in here before, but now this is the first time we've had kittens, and they've taken over the studio. So thanks for coming in, Krista. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Mary.